Hi Gemini, this is Kacee. I wanted to do a reading for you guys because as you know, we are in Mercury retrograde in Pisces until March 28th, and that governs our emotions as well as our intuition. Then on March 20th, we're going to have a full moon in Libra, and that governs our relationships. So I wanted to see if we could pull some cards to get some guidance as we go through all these energies. Now, Mercury retrograde in full moons have something in common. They do have their pros and their cons, but the thing that they have in common is that they will bring up issues from the past that we will have to deal with and get through. And if we don't deal with them during these particular energies, then the universe again will bring up this particular matter and show it to you again to see if you're ready to take care of it. So we would like to use our time wisely, as we're going to have very intense energies in the middle of March, to use this to our best benefit. So I'm going to pull some tarot here, and we're going to start with your energy. I'm going to pull two cards. And we get three cards for you guys. Okay, so we have adjacent possibilities, cornucopia, as well as the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. Now, this is very interesting right here for your energies. Adjacent possibilities is all about looking outside of the box, looking at things from a different perspective. This is where you are able to kind of shift your thought process a little bit from your norm and see things from a different angle. And this is amazing because if we get stuck in a particular thought process, we're not open to new ideas. We're not really listening to spirit when they're trying to guide us and help us. So this is a beautiful card to have during this particular energies with the new full moon and the retrograde. Now, you also have the abundance card here, where everything is fruitful and it's coming to pass. It's a very balanced card. If you know it, notice it's an 11. This is something that you will get to be very abundant with your thinking, and it's like all these things are going to come to you. And you also have the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel, and this is the crown chakra, and this is the divine chakra. This is where you're connecting with spirit, and you have that inner knowledge, and you have the inner understanding. It's like you don't question it. You just know that's from spirit. You know that that's the right path to take. You're very comfortable with that. So this is an amazing energy to open up for your spirituality and listen to the things that are coming to you and put them into place so that you can get the abundance that's sitting right there for you. Now, the energy card from the Mercury retrograde is solitude. And this plays in really nice because you need to take the time so that you can listen to messages and figure out where you want to be and get on that path of abundance that is right in front of you. And then I can't believe this, Gemini. Check this out. So your Libra full moon card is the High Priestess of Air. And Libras, of course, are air signs. So you're getting a double whammy right here. The messages are going to be coming to you like you can't even stop them. It's just going to be, everything you see is going to be a synchronicity. The song on the radio, the message on TV, even if it's a commercial, everything is going to resonate with you right now. Things are going to open up. So you want to make sure you're very grounded and you're very solid and you're very prepared for this. And sometimes we need to do the meditation. We need to clear our minds. Even if you don't meditate, but you take 5-10 minutes alone for yourself and you just kind of clear your mind from all your work stuff, family stuff, and you just let your mind rest for a minute, you will be able to hear the messages from spirit. The High Priestess in any one of these decks, she is very, very powerful. She rules that particular element. So when you receive the High Priestess of Air, again, a Libra card, this is where your clear thinking is going to come through. This is where you're going to feel very balanced. This is a lot of messages from spirit to guide you and to help you on the next journey. So I'm very super excited to see what your next set of cards are, because this is like divine when you have the seventh chakra and the High Priestess. This is everything coming together for you at this particular time. It's like the universe is screaming at you guys right now. And of course, you are an air sign as well. So this is your month. This is your month to get things done. This is your month to be very clear and concise. This is your month to get that abundance. This is your month to see things from a different perspective so that you can use all the messages coming at you and you are able to manipulate and manifest the things that you want. So this card here I'm going to pull is going to be your mental challenges during the retrograde and the full moon. So let's see which card comes up for you, Gemini. And we have moving on. So you'll be moving away from old thought processes, old patterns. You'll be moving and leaving those behind you because they no longer serve you anymore, Gemini. You're moving on and moving up. So whatever you've been doing on your soul journey, this is where you're getting the payoff. This is amazing. This is really amazing. If you notice here, moving on is card number 6, as well as the High Priestess of Air is card number 6. So when we have 6s in a reading, that typically tells me about harmony and peace. And it also allows for nurturing. And this is balance. This is love. This is you doing the right thing at the right time and knowing it, just having that inner knowledge, whether it's moving away from a job situation or moving to in a relationship and putting it to the next level. Whatever it is, you're not going to doubt yourself. You're not going to doubt your motives. It's going to be very balanced for you. The next card here I have is your physical challenges. And like, prosperity begins. So you're having all these new abundance. You know, this is where you want to be here with the abundance, and you've already planted the seeds for all that wonderful fruit to grow, all those ideas that you've already planted, that you've been thinking about, that you, when in your solitude moments, you are thinking, I would like to do this, I would like to do that. This is where it's all going to manifest. This is beautiful. The next card I'm going to pull for you is going to be your emotion card. Look, Gemini, we have love begins. Look at that. You know, everything around you is just going to be coming up like roses. This is like such a beautiful message. People around you love you. You'll be dealing with new people coming into your life. You might find the one during this particular energy of the retrograde and the full moon. You also have the one here for prosperity begins, and love begins is in one card as well. So you're getting all these lovely balance cards. You're getting all the messages that you need. You know, you can't ask for a better reading, Gemini. This is amazing. Everything that you've always wanted and worked so hard for, you're letting go of that negative energies that you've been hanging on to, and you're allowing all that beautiful new beginnings to come in. Now, the next card I'm going to pull for you is going to be Message from Spirit. So let's see how this adds for you. And we have Foundation and Achievements. This is like the 10 of Pentacles card, where this is all about happy family, happy home. This is inheritance and establishment. And this is where you're very, very stable. This is where you're finding all your joy right here at your fingertips because you've earned it. You've worked for it. This is something you've done for yourself. This is, again, another abundance card. Gemini, 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 I am so happy for you. This is amazing. And if you look again, I know another synchronicity because you're going to be seeing all kinds of them, but they're here in your layout. We have the 1 and the 1. We also have the 11 up there. We have the 6 and the 6. But if you add the 4 in the 1 and the 1, you have 6. So you have 6 and 6 on each side. This is beautiful. Again, the 6s are all about balance and harmony and love and happiness. I am like floored. Of all the readings that I've done so far, this is really the best reading. I think my air signs are really doing something with this Libra full moon. Libra had a beautiful reading, as well as Aquarius. So you guys are really going to use this energy to the best of your ability. This is going to really move you forward in whatever you've been working on. I'm going to pull some tarot here, and we have the 2 of Swords, and we have the Lovers reversed. Now that could have to do with your moving on card there. When we have the Two of Swords, this is indecision. This is choices. This is also a truce. And this can indicate some blocked emotions. So if this is what you need to release, is these blocked emotions, then please work on that, Gemini, so that you can get this abundance and you can get the foundation and you can be recognized for all your achievements. There's new love coming in. I know you have the Lover's card in reverse here, but we have love begins there. When the Lover's card is in reverse, that's where there's some disharmony and imbalance. So what I'm thinking is that you're really having a hard time letting go of a particular situation that you are very close to this person, whether they were a family member or maybe it was a spouse or a boyfriend, girlfriend, however it works for you, a personal relationship. You have to move on from that, let it go, forgive, heal, accept that apology that you may never really get in person, because you have all this ahead of you. You have all these wonderful new blessings if you can release that negative baggage that you've been hanging on to. Because you have it all. You have every single thing. You have your connection to source. You have the ability to look at things as a Gemini through a different set of lenses, so to speak, with the adjacent possibilities. Please release what does not serve you right now, Gemini, because you're ready to embrace all the wonderful things that are coming to you. Now, for some reason, these cards will not shuffle, so I am going to do it this way real quick for a clarifying card. Oh, look, we have the Fool card. That's one of my most favorite cards because this is new beginnings. This is the free spirit energies. You're being very spontaneous. So once you make that decision, you're going to be able to jump right into this new life of yours that's right here. It's going to get a little mucky so you can get rid of that negativity or the negative things that have been holding you back. And once you do and you release those things, you are able to move forward as the Fool card and kind of just go right out there into the new world, a new person with a new mindset. And you're going to be a very free spirit. You're going to enjoy all the things that are going to come at you. You don't have any typical obstacles in your way. You have love, you have prosperity, you have achievements, you have the High Priestess and Archangel Uriel with your 7th chakra. There is nothing that can hold you back but you, Gemini. So if you take the time and you use this time wisely, this can open you up to a whole new set of opportunities. One more, we have the 9 of Swords in reverse as a clarifier on the Lovers in reverse, and you have another Swords card. So this is where you're getting away from that self-imposed anxiety. Whatever this happened to be for you, that you're going to be able to walk away from that. You know, the depression, the anxiety, the feeling of loss, that's all mental. That's all the woulda, coulda, shouldas that you're putting upon yourself. And even though it was a loss and it was very hurtful and you've been stressing about it for quite some time, it's time to let it go. If this person was supposed to be in your life, you never know, they may show up again. And you may even find someone better that will take care of you and your family in a different format by shifting your perspective on certain things so that you can see it from a different point of view. And that's sometimes all we need, is a different point of view. Yeah, we have the King of Swords in reverse. This is all drama. This is all controlling. So if someone is trying to control you and you really do want to walk away and be that free spirit, this is the time to do it, Gemini, so that you can embrace all that universe and spirit are trying to give you, so that you can raise to that next level that you've worked so hard on. And please know that this is divinely protected for you. So it is okay for you to do this. If this is how you feel and this is where you need to be, it's okay to make that change and start a new life. Look at all the synchronicities you have here. You will be seeing a lot more synchronicities as the month unfolds into the beginning of April, and that's where you know you're on the right path. So I do hope that this finds you well. I am so super excited for you. I would love to hear how this works out for you in the month, so please check back and leave me a comment. I would also love to have you back, so if you could, please like and